The next feature of UiPath that we will discuss is called data scraping. Data scraping is a technique with which you can extract structured data from the web or any application. Structured data meaning a table like stock data or a list like the product catalog of an e-commerce website. For data scraping, you can either use a recorder or you can use data scraping wizard. For the next exercise, keep a sequence ready. We call it 4_recording -2. In this exercise, let's grab for some list of items from an e-commerce website. First, open the browser. Navigate to ebay.com. Open the web recorder, or you can also click on data scraping. I choose to go with the web recorder. Here we begin. Click on open browser. Click, and you see the URL. Press OK. For the next steps, I will use the record button. Follow closely. Click on record. Click on this text box. You can enter any product that you wish to look for. I'll enter headphones. Press enter. Now click on search. We don't need the record anymore, so press escape. You see, friends, through the record button, I increase my speed of recording than before. Rather than using any of these activities one at a time, you can just use a record button for sending multiple clicks or keyboard buttons at a time, at a stretch. Next, click on copy and scrape data, or you could also navigate through the text, scrape and scrape data. See a wizard? Click next. Of the list of items that you wish to capture, click on the heading, the first heading. Now we need to create a pattern, so we need to indicate to UiPath where the second heading is, something that is similar to the first heading that we captured, because that will establish a pattern. Click next, and now we click on the second heading. You see a dialog box asking you for the details you want to save appears. We would need both the item name as well as the URL of the item. Let's name it item, and let's name the URL as URL. We need both, so keep these both checked. Click next. As you see, UiPath has captured the entire product list from eBay's page. Let's verify. So the first that you see, sponsored sweatproof Bluetooth. So you see sponsored sweatproof Bluetooth. Second is new listing Black Master. New listing Black Master, that's right. Third is authentic beat by Dr. Yes, that's right. Likewise, you can find this entire product name list in the table along with the URLs. Before your next steps, check for the maximum number of lines data scraping allows. I'll let it be 300. I'll not let it be 0, because in case it's 0, it removes the constraints, it removes all the limits, and it will capture all the data. For time being, let's just have it 300. And because I don't want it to run for very long, it's fine even if you miss this. You can change it later from the properties panel once you go through the code that UiPath has developed for this recording. Now, how about we add the price column as well to this list? After all, just name and link won't help much when you see this list in an Excel. You might need some price details as well, for some more clarity about each product. To do so, click on this button at the bottom of this dialog, extract correlated data. Of the first product, select the price. Now indicate to UiPath the second price to establish a pattern. Next, go to the second. Go to the second price, and yeah, there you have. So we don't want the URL in this case. We just need the price. We just need the text. So let this URL be unchecked and rename this column to price. So now you have the name, URL, and price for each item listed. Likewise, you can go ahead and do the same for shipping expenses. I'll make it quick this time. So you have the entire list now. I'll click on finish because that's all I need from this page. As you see, a dialog appears asking if there are any more pages of this item list. Go to the bottom of this screen where the page number appears. If you want to see the same list from all the pages, you need to click yes and enter and click at this part, which navigates to the next page, which helps the bot navigate to the next page. Do not click on any of these numbers. Now your recorder is ready. The data scrapping recording is ready. Save and exit. Next, you go to the code and see the variable section. You will see a data table variable created by UiPath to capture the data that has been scrapped. This data needs to be added to a CSV. Let's go to activities. Let's look for a CSV activity to create a CSV. We'll use write CSV activity here. Drag and drop in the blue box. Click at this part. Save the file as recording-2 data scrap ecom. Enter the variable name. Close the browser. Let's see if the code works. See, it's already entered the second page. It's entered the third page of headphones. Now the fourth page. And so on. So you must have noticed it entered 5 pages of this website. Why not the rest? Because we had a limit of 300 and it might have reached in this page. Let's go and check in the CSV that has been created. See item URL price and shipping expense. As you see, there are 300 lines, 300 item lists captured. This is where the exercise ends. You've captured the information from an e-commerce website. You can try doing it for other e-commerce websites as well.